Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I'm here for Vlogmas Day 5. This video, guys, I am going to be talking about my 2026 goals. So this is going to be reading and booktube goals for the new year. It's crazy to believe that we're just 3.5 weeks away from the new year. I can't believe we're already talking about my resolutions reading wise and booktube wise for next year. I have put a lot of thought into these. Some of these I've been thinking about since like the halfway mark of the year. So these have been a long time coming. It's going to be kind of a fun video. I figure you guys would like to hear about it. So without me rambling on any further, let's jump right in and get started. I'm going to start off with my reading goals. My first goal reading wise for the new year is going to be my Goodreads reading challenge goal. This is something I just set for myself as a fun little thing to do throughout the year, and that is going to be 26 books read in 2026. Second reading goal is going to be branching out of my comfort zone even more than I did this year. I'm primarily a fantasy and science fiction booktuber. That is primarily what I read. And 2025 was really the first year where I really started to branch out and read a lot more horror. Part of that was thanks to my read-along of both The Stand and House of Leaves. I'll link both live shows up in the cards for you guys and in the description box if you'd like to hear my thoughts on either one of those books. 2026, I think I want to branch out into more horror, more thrillers, even more contemporary. Contemporary, I mean more, not really romance-heavy contemporary. Romance just never has been my thing, but light romance maybe. And then thrillers, I do really enjoy when I read them. It's just not something that tends to stick with me long term. But if I can find some good ones to pick up in the new year, any suggestion from you guys, if you have any, let me know in the comments down below. I think I could really enjoy them and add more to my shelves. Third goal reading wise is to focus heavily and more heavily than I have been on my books for Read It or Delete It. If you're brand new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Read It or Delete It is my bookish on haul series. I actually did start it last year during Vlogmas. I will link the playlist for it up in the cards for you guys. The first round of Read or Delete It, I gave myself 6 months to read those books that were on my initial TBR, and it went really well. I did read majority of them in the last like 3 weeks of the challenge, but it went well. I read, I believe, half of that TBR, and ever since then, the past 2 rounds, I've had 2 more rounds since then, and I shortened it to 3 months instead of 6 months in between videos. I have barely read any of that TBR. If not, I've not read any of the books at all. Going into the new year, and since I just uploaded the newest installment in the series the other day, I really want to make sure I am reading and getting back into the group with those books. I, again, don't set myself a very long TBR, but it is something that I really need to make a priority. I felt bad that I haven't been reading the books on those TBRs recently. So in the new year, especially with this next round that I just uploaded, I am definitely going to be focusing more on those books. Now, reading goal is actually going to tie in with my booktube goals, is going to be doing another read along with you guys. Over my 9.5, almost 10 years here on booktube, I have had the pleasure of either hosting or co-hosting 3 read alongs. I did a read along for Throne of Glass, I did a read along for House of Leaves last year, and I also did one for The Stand over the summer. I really seem to enjoy when I do talk about doing a read along for certain books, so I figured this is something I might do on a yearly basis. So I can't give a certain date on when the next read-along that I will be hosting will be. Probably sometime over the next summer. But I am going to be spending the next couple months going through my shelves and seeing what popular books people might be interested in doing a read-along for. Again, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. And you guys will know probably in the next few months which book I have picked. Let's move on to booktube goals. In 2026, my booktube channel will be turning 10 years old, which is absolutely insane. I'm beyond grateful for anybody who's watched since the beginning. If you're still here, thank you so much for tuning in. I really want to make 2026, my 10-year anniversary, a big deal. So I have a lot of goals for that year. The goal is a little bit overly ambitious, but it was something that would mean a lot to me if we did hit it, and that is to hit 1K subscribers. I had a dream of hitting like 1,000 subscribers in the past, but it's never been like a major milestone and I'm in a rush to achieve. But for 10 years on booktube, I think it would be really awesome if I did, and it'd be a massive celebration that I could have with you guys. I do have a lot of plans for my 10-year already, and I think I'm going to do some sort of giveaway if I hit 1K subscribers by then, sometime at the end of May. 2 is going to be one that I've been meaning to work on for a number of years, and that is going to be uploading 3 videos a week. Back when I was posting more consistently, before I had to take a couple breaks here and there, I used to post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is something I'd like to do again. It's all going to depend on my work schedule and school, and I would love to be able to do that again, even doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, something like that. I think would be really fun. 3 is going to be something that also ties into a life goal, but I'm not really going to talk about life goals in here unless you guys are interested. I can make another video on that, and that is to attend BookCon. I wanted to attend BookCon for years and years and years. I just never had the chance to. I think, again, for a 10-year anniversary celebration, that might be something that would be fun to do. If you guys would like to see me there, I would happily find a way to make it there. Last booktube goal I have is booktube / social media related anyways, and that is to become a better editor. Editing is something that I have wanted to learn more about over the years. It's something that I never knew how to do when I first started this channel. My early videos are completely unedited because I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to do jump cuts, how to, stop pauses in between my sentences. So I have slowly learned how to build better edits as the years have gone on. My goal in 2026 is just to become better at it, improve my skills, do different takes here and there, all that kind of jazz. I think it will just improve my channel growth overall, and it's something that again, a skill I've wanted to build for a while. This is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already for future Vlogmas content every single day leading up to Christmas. In the comments down below, any goals you guys have for the new year. It doesn't necessarily have to be reading or booktube or book vlogging wise. It could be anything. I'd love to hear it. And as always, all my social media links are linked down below if you guys would like to follow me on any of those. And with that being said, I hope you get some tasks for your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 6. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!